my name is Elisabella. You can find me at Chef Allie B on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Today I will be recreating a recipe from Pinterest. It is a chicken parmesan mushroom spinach skillet, and I'm going to be adding chicken to it as well. So stay tuned to see how I do it. For today's recipe, I will be cutting it in half since it's just me and my partner, and we're only 2 people, so we're not going to use the full 4-person serving. So we're using 7 ounces of bow tie pasta, 1 chicken breast that I diced up. This is about 8 ounces of spinach that I have washed and trimmed, 7 ounces of mushrooms sliced, 1/4 cup of chicken broth. I use chicken instead of veggie, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and 2 garlic cloves chopped. Right, so first things first is to boil my pasta and cook it for 11 minutes. Make sure to give it a good stir as soon as you put it in so nothing sticks to the bottom. And just stir it occasionally during the 11 minutes that it's cooking. The next thing it says to do is to saute the mushrooms. I'm going to do the chicken first since I am adding protein. And I'm basically just going to cook the chicken about 5 minutes over medium-high heat. Since it's diced, it'll cook pretty quickly until it's just browned and looks mostly cooked through. It'll finish cooking in the pasta once I combine everything together. So I have taken my chicken out. I'm going to let that cool a little bit over here. Add a drizzle of olive oil. And then we're going to go ahead and add the mushrooms in now. And let those saute for just about 3 minutes before we add in the garlic. So my pasta was done. I drained it. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil just so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. And I also saved a little cup of the pasta water. You always want to do this when you're cooking with pasta in case you need to loosen up some of the sauce at the end. So my mushrooms are done sauteing. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic and let that saute for just a little bit. Okay, so I added the garlic and it said to let it cook for about 30 seconds before adding your broth. So I'm going to go ahead and adding my broth now. I'm going to hold off on holding the whole thing because I don't want it to be too watery with mushrooms. So it says to let that deglaze the pan and cook it for about 2 minutes before removing the mushrooms from heat. So I have removed the mushrooms and I left as much liquid in there as I could. I'm going to go ahead and add in my spinach and let that wilt down. The spinach has wilted tremendously, and now it says to push it all to one side and add the mushrooms back in. And I'm going to add the chicken back in as well. And now it says to add the pasta. So pour the pasta in. I'm going to stir this up really quick and season it with salt and pepper. Alright, so the next step is seasonings, which I did not introduce earlier. But we have 1/2 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, which I'm going to go ahead and add. And 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes. And I'm going to add the Parmesan now too. You can see the spinach, the mushroom, the chicken, the chili flakes, and the pasta. This looks so good. Alright, now it's time to dig in. I'm going to take a couple bites here. It's actually really good. And it's salty. It's like the perfect amount of seasoning. You get that heat from the chili flakes, the cheesiness from the Parmesan. These flavors work really well together. Yeah. I do really like this combination. Great recipe. Definitely recommend trying it. I'll tag it below for you so you can check it out. It's by Eating Well 101. And I gotta say, it's spot on. I added chicken. You didn't have to. I even cut the recipe in half. And I still have enough food for like 2 more nights. And it was originally a recipe for 4 people. That's the only thing I would maybe check is that 4 people for 1 recipe. It might be more than that, but I mean, leftovers are great. So thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Alyssa at Chef Allie B. If you make this, please tag me, and credit all goes to that recipe at Eat Well 101. I just tried it to check it out. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.